Hey everybody, and welcome back to my Unprocessed Life. What most of you don't know, or pretty much all of you don't know, is that I've actually been thought I was recording a video for the last 10 minutes or so, and just now realized that the camera wasn't on. So, hey, great, all that's gone. I guess we'll just start off from where I left off yesterday. Left Whole Foods yesterday after grabbing some water and some kale. Needed some kale for the green juice this morning because the mustard greens yesterday were just about killed me. It was way too crazy. So wasn't gonna do that again. And so we got some kale and romaine based green juice going on this morning, and it was wonderful. It was absolutely wonderful. You know, I enjoyed not having to struggle through my green juice like I did yesterday. Yesterday it was really rough, and so today it was nice. It was nice to get that. Whew. Those headlights are pretty strong. Where was I? Oh yeah. So I had some green juice. It was some good green juice this morning, and then I got Jana got up and made lunch for me, so I got some smoothies for today. And then last night when I came home, Jana had made some of that raw zucchini hummus for me that I like so much. And I think I may have talked about it over the course of my videos. The thing about the raw zucchini hummus that I really like is that it's very filling and it's very tasty, and it's got a zucchini base. But the problem is that to give it the hummus flavor, you have to put tahini in it. Now I've cut down the tahini as much as I possibly can, but even still, even cutting it down as much as you possibly can, it still has a really high fat content. I've actually cut the tahini in half from the original recipe that I worked with. But a quarter cup of tahini is pretty much just all fat, and it's really high in calories. Like 350 calories for a quarter cup. So there's quite a bit there, and that is always it's always a challenge when you're trying to stay as fat-free as possible, or as low calorie as possible anyway. And so that pretty well derailed my whole day as far as my what I try to keep it at like 10% fat for the day, and that just shot it up to like 20%. And when you're not eating a ton of calories, it's hard to get that back down. I'm only hitting between 1,700 and 2,000 calories. So when you get 200 calories or 300 calories from fat, then it makes it really tough to get it down there. So especially mixed in with everything else you eat during the day. I even threw in a few pieces of sourdough bread to try to counteract it, but it didn't really bring the percentages down enough to really even make it worth it. But I didn't realize that at the time. But I went to bed feeling good, feeling full, no issues there. The biggest challenge, was I ate pretty late, so I wasn't sure what that was going to do to any weight loss. But guess what? This morning I got up and I lost 2.5 pounds overnight. That's kind of crazy, huh? Because I really wasn't expecting that. But it was a nice surprise. So under 290 for the first time. Somewhere right around 289 I think is what it is. So that's pretty awesome. I'm feeling pretty good. That's about 20 pounds down, all things. I started at about 311. I started at 311 when I started going to do this, and I think I started making videos about the time I was about 305 or somewhere between 300 and 305, and so now I'm down to about 289, and it looks like focusing on the calories throughout the day has helped tremendously, because it seems to be that I can chart the weight loss a little bit anyway. Plus, I'm feeling a lot better, all things considered. I mean, it's not just the weight loss. the healthier diet makes me feel a whole lot better and less lethargic, less sleepy during the day, after lunch, and so forth. So those are all good things, and I'm very happy about all of it. So for lunch today, got some more smoothies, some chocolate smoothies. So I really would have preferred to do something other than smoothies, but I just didn't have the time to make anything, and Jan didn't have time to make anything. But I am hoping that I get home on anytime that I have. So yesterday after work, I went looking for the za'atar seasoning that we usually use on the hummus to see if I could find it locally, and that of course took like 3 hours of my day just trying to find it at specialty stores or whatever, and I never did. So it was kind of a fail from that point of view. But Jana got some online, and it will be here before too long, and it's a really good seasoning. I really enjoy it. So, but by the time I got home, it was like 7 o'clock at night, and then by the time dinner finishes getting made, and you eat that, and you put the boys to bed, it's 9 o'clock before anything happens, before you turn around, and then hey, it's bedtime. So not a lot of time there to do anything. So I'm hoping to get home a little bit earlier today because I've got all these carrots, and I have this I've seen a couple recipes for carrot hot dogs. I know it sounds really weird, but they have these supposedly carrot hot dogs, and everybody that's tried the recipe that I've seen says that they work really, really well. I think you parboil the carrots, and then you put them in some seasonings and let them sit for a day, and then you can heat them up and put them on a bun, and they taste like hot dogs supposedly, or a semblance of them, which would be really cool, I think. So I'm really excited to try that, but I haven't had the time to do it yet, so that's been a little bit of a challenge to this point. So hopefully real soon. And yeah, so that's what I've got on tap for this afternoon when I get home, and I'm really kind of excited about that because I've been wanting to do that for a while, like a couple months now. I've been wanting, well, maybe even longer than that, but I just kind of keep remembering. Sometimes there are a lot of things I want to try that I can't. Right, I don't remember to try, and this is one that I've been trying to get into the front of my brain for a while. And so now I've got all the carrots. All I have to do is make the recipe, and that's the plan for tonight. I also got some tempeh, although I haven't gotten any tempeh starter to make my own, although that's a plan of mine. But I also got some vital wheat gluten so that I can make some seitan at home, because I personally love seitan. It's one of my favorite things. So I really want to get some more of that, and then I can do some seitan sandwiches and things like that. I know my wife doesn't care for the seitan as much as I do. She likes the tempeh. I'll be surprised if the tempeh is still there when I get home this afternoon. But I did make some really great tempeh barbecue sandwiches over the weekend, and they were very, very enjoyable. So I'm looking forward to being able to make my own tempeh before too awful long. Anyway, all right, well, that's enough on all of that. I am about to where I need to be to pick up my coworker, so I guess I will sign off for the moment. I'll make my other video this afternoon when I get back from work. And as always, thank you for spending time with me. I appreciate you. I appreciate the time you spend with me. I know that you have lots of other things in your day that you could be doing other than hanging out with me, and I appreciate the time that you spend with me. I love spending time with you, and I hope you enjoy it as well. If you have any questions or comments, down below, or you can contact me at myunprocessedlife@gmail.com. You can find me over on Instagram, where I post pretty much everything that I can remember to post that I've been eating on my Instagram feed, which is myunprocessed.life. And you can follow what I eat, what I talk about, right there. And so there you go. Thank you so much again, and I will talk to you really soon. Have a great day.